I was hoping to.
What's happening?
All right, here we are.
Hey.
Where are we?
You're in Chehalis, Washington, home of Jesus Christ. Separate Northwest.
Awesome, awesome. Look at this place.
So nice here. It's like a big old White House, huh?
A little bit at a time, baby.
I guess you're right.
Special Patrick.
Oh man, this is nice. Little corner office.
Nice view from here too. It's
Yeah.
cool. We have people that live in all these rooms down here. Some of the rooms will cut a wall and cut a hole in the wall. So then it's a 2-bedroom apartment rather than just a one. And so we've got families that live down here with kids. And so this wing is pretty much the kid-friendly wing.
Okay.
And then down on the other side, the other wing is long-term people that are in leadership and that are laying it down for the Lord and volunteering to serve the broken.
Good morning.
Fancy. This is just where
Leadership?
we have our leadership meetings every morning. And the table's packed every morning. Hey, what's all that racket up here? What are you guys doing?
They're working on somebody's heart.
Oh my.
Anger management right here.
Oh yeah, just a little bit.
Chopping it out, huh?
Yeah.
What are you guys laying?
Ooh, it smells like disciples in here.
Feet. Booty hole.
Yep.
Ever been up here?
Holy smokes. No. No, I was up here a few months ago, but none of this was here.
Huh. So this is all donations or what
So
they
we,
left?
We go to Oregon.
Oh, that boot place.
Yeah, we get them boots.
Yeah. Those are good ones.
But it just hasn't got done.
So,
But I was down to
shut you down?
volunteer.
So,
I was doing it, but it just.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, those are good.
holy smokes, I didn't know we got these here.
Those are not, everybody needs those. Should give them to all your workers.
Yeah.
Discover something.
Yeah, maybe.
They had a workout room over here and they have a big mirror so they
She might
Out here is my real office.
have.
So, see that truck right there sitting all sideways?
That,
Working on restoring this truck. We're doing a frame off restoration.
what year is it?
It's a 1971 Cheyenne. It's their high trim, but we got parts of it all over.
Yeah.
Filler in it. And then I work on your B filler and everything should line up. Then I'll have a rocker on it. Rocker.
Awesome. There was a little bit of rust down there, so we
It's all going away.
were gonna take the cab off to fix the rust. They're
Doing everything to it, huh?
they're taking, yeah, this is called a off-frame restoration. So they're taking it down to bare metal.
Yeah.
This used to be our wood shed where we stacked all our wood because we heat both buildings all winter with wood. And one day I'm looking at it and I went, that could be a shop. So I had the men build another wood shed out here, out in the back 40. And we moved all the wood from in here and we poured a slab and we put in a lift, a hoist, so you can lift a car up, change oil and all that stuff so we don't have to do it. Don't send them out anymore.
Yeah.
We could maintenance our vehicles. And over on this side over here is kind of a high-end motorcycle shop where we build and restore motorcycles too.
And you guys got incredible guys that know what they're doing already.
Yeah.
Are they teaching them, training them too?
So yeah, there's training going on right now too. Al's a professional bodybuilder, and he's training some of the guys on how to restore. And Bennett, point pretty much anything I pointed him at, he can do.
That's crazy. So dope.
Apparently, he's a pretty good race car driver too.
Nice.
So you'll like that. Some leftover stuff from Elma.
He didn't look like a criminal. So
Yeah.
all these guys thought he was a petty. You know,
Oh,
so they're
wow.
going to do a hit on him.
I just gave this. The Lord told me just give that to one of the guys.
Yeah. What's in this?
Oh, there's when we see when I see young couple get married.
Where's that? Hey, where'd that ticket come from?
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah. So there's 3 kids in there empty.
Yeah. There we go. All right, Pastor Mike, tell us the story of how this was given to you guys to use for Set Free.
Well, I was approached by a team that was doing ministry on this property. It was formerly called Safe Family Ministries, and they were having trouble keeping up with the fundings, and they asked if I could give them some counsel on how to stay above water. And during my time of ministering to them, they saw the passion that I had for the work of ministry with God's broken people. And the president of the board said, why don't we just give him the property in the middle of me just trying to help him out? And I said, okay, I'll take the property. But I had to think about all the stuff that goes along with it, because we had already had another property, and so then having 2 would mean a lot more money going out and stuff. But I believe God was in it, and this is his plan, so I moved forward with it, and the board agreed, and we have now, we're called Set Free NorthWest when we were called Set Free Elma. And it's fulfilled the dream of mine of having a place where families can heal. We have men, women, children, families all on this property, and it's great when we can have a husband and a wife come in. They get separated for a moment of time where they get their own foundation on Christ Jesus, and then we bring them back together for the healing of the whole family. And sometimes the children come back, and then they grow together here on the property too. We've got a couple of different families with children, and it's just beautiful to witness and watch. And we've had infants being born here on the property, and it's really neat, because sometimes I have to pinch myself, because 20 years ago it was only a dream, and God's given me the desires of my heart, and that's to help his broken children. And so once upon a time, when I first came to Set Free, I came here to get clean and sober, and then God said, I've got more plans for you than to get clean and sober. And he challenged me to chase the desires of my heart that was really to help people. And so I had the choice of, do I go start another company and go back to Egypt and do what I was doing, or do I stay here, follow Jesus and his plan for my life? And I chose to trust God and believe that he was giving me the desires of my heart, and that was to help people. And I didn't have to do it in a trap house anymore. I could do it right here on the property.
So how many rooms in the big part, and then the side house? How many rooms, and then how big is the whole property itself?
So this building right here, we house about 80 men and probably 3 or 4 families. And so I think there's like 80 bedrooms in this building here. And then on the building over here, the women's house is where we house the women. That has 11 bedrooms, and we have 24 beds for ladies over there. And then there's another property out behind that you can't see that is a 3-bedroom double wide that we have leadership living in. And there's a cabin out behind the building that we have leadership living in. And we also have a RV park behind the building on the property that I want to turn into a park-like setting, and then put some either park model RVs on the property, something large enough for a family to live in, or possibly build some mini houses out there. But it's set up for like 6 mini houses.
And then you have behind the building, you have some of the sheds and stuff that you transform. Talk about what those are now.
Well, we began with a little tiny garage that they had, and we remodeled it, and we do a motorcycle ministry out of there, repairing motorcycles and restoring old bikes, building engines, and that's kind of a passion of mine. And it's one of my favorite places is to work shoulder to shoulder with the guys, and so building motorcycles is a place where I can do that. But one day I was out there in the backyard and I was looking at the wood shed, and I went, wow, that's got a huge roof line on it. I could turn that into a shop for automobiles. So we moved all the wood out of the shed and we built a shop for automobiles, and poured a nice slab, put a lift in it, and now we can maintain all our vehicles ourselves without having to take them to the shop. We can, put new tires on it and stuff. We're probably going to end up having tire machines and stuff like that, so we can just do full automotive stuff ourselves here. Right now we're restoring a 71 Cheyenne 4x4 K10 pickup back out there, full frame off restoration, and I get to help the guys do what their passion is. There's a handful of guys that like to work on cars and see the fruit of their labor, and it just all works out.
So in summary, can you summarize in a few words what your hope is that God would do at this place? And then how could people pray for you guys and get a hold of you?
So my hope is that right now, my prayer is that we begin to have a team of people that desire to serve the Lord, that see the eternal value of pouring into people and growing people. And so I'd like to see us have a youth ministry for troubled teens. And so my prayer would be that we can take what we do here and go beyond this place, wherever God sends us. And so one of my heart right now is set on Phoenix, the Phoenix area, and flying the Set Free flag in Phoenix. So I would covet your prayers for that, but mostly that there would be folks that come here that God sends that have a heart for eternal purposes more than for the temporal purposes.
And how could they get a hold of you?
You can reach me at setfreenw.org, or you can call me at 360-310-0577. I'm Pastor Mike, and you could check us out, Michael Tallman, on Facebook, or Set Free NW on Facebook.